and start swapping out all these things. Start with my fuel pressure regulator. Disconnect it at the back here. Okay, crack that open. Might get some fuel. Euro parts junk. Put our new one in, Bosch. Alright, so I have MacGyvered everything in. These are all loose, so I'll adjust the plus minus how I need it underneath. I got a screw in there. There's missing screws, so I had to improvise, use the screws I have, because I don't even know where I would find these. All is nice. These will all need to be tightened, even the back one. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this in the car now. I'm upside down. There's the fuel filter screen. The last hose I got to take off. It's a pain in the ass to get off. What I did was I grabbed it with vice grips, and then I got a 22 in there. Loosening by hand, and it's out. You're gonna want to not break this, because you're gonna need that condom. Try not to get fuel in your eye again. All right. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's a bit crusty in there. However, the fuel is clean, so I don't know. We'll see. All right, I got my swivel. And I'm doing this one-handed, which is next to impossible. All right, loosen that. Clearly there's still fuel in there. Man, not much of it though. Drain the whole tank. Oh wow, that's no good. Jeez. Wow, I wonder cars run like shit. All right, well, you guys saw the filter screen, so to my dismay, I have to pull the gas tank. I'm gonna pull the gas tank and we're gonna clean it. And that's all she wrote. You see me do this plenty. Getting this out is gonna be a pain because it's never been out. So that means it's glued on there firmly. Yep. Oh. So, really quickly, I had to remove the gas tank. And here it is. In all its glory. I broke some kind of diaphragm. Of course, I forgot about that. So I've just removed the gas tank out of the car, and stupid me, I forgot about the vent breathers on the left side, so I pulled that out and cracked it. So now I'm gonna have to order that part, and pretty sure I have hose, but it connects here, and luckily I didn't break the line. I'll need some hose, and this hose is good, but I broke the plastic part that goes in there. So I broke this little breather valve for the tank, so I need to find one of these. But let me show you the inside of the tank, which is horrendous. Look at that. That just spilled out. I don't even know how this car was running. Like, I don't even need to put a camera in there. You guys can see what's going on. There's like this spherical plastic tub, and that's where all of this was sitting. So this car was not driven. He probably had somebody put a fuel pumps in it, and they didn't clean the gas tank, and that's why the fuel pumps just gave out on me, and we're causing the MOS to short circuit. So I'll go ahead and clean this tank out. I found one used tank at the gas station, at the junkyard. I'm gonna take a drive right now and see if it's not pierced, because typically they don't know where these are up against the back seat, or the forks don't reach in there, so they don't pierce them to drain the fuel. So I'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky. I got lucky on last time. So I'll go pull that, and aside from that, I'll let some evaporust sit in there while I'm gone in case it doesn't. The tank is savable, so I'll go ahead and do that for now. Our fuel sending unit is also dirty. I have to clean it up. I don't even know if it works. It might have been stuck in a certain position. So I'll try to clean that one up, but I'm gonna go to the junkyard right now. I cleaned the tank out. I'm gonna pour some evaporust in here. Look at how much rust was in there. And that's nothing. That was just a small amount. There was so much more. I don't even know how this car was running. I've capped off all the openings. I'm gonna pour the evaporust in. I've dried out the tank with a towel that I threw in there. This one's not bad inside after I removed that sediment, but it'll clean up. Back from the junkyard. The gas tank at the junkyard had many holes in it. Couldn't use it, but I did get some good parts, some that I needed, like that breather valve that I broke. And I got a fuel sending unit, which is perfect. Nice and clean. Look at my old one. And you could hear it traveling. Old one, dead, broken. What else did I get? I got the hoses I needed. This breather valve I broke, clamps, rubber boot. I just finished cleaning the tank. I'll show you guys how that looks. I used the evaporust and let that sit for a few hours, sloshed it around, cleaned it out, went to the car wash. Then I ran it with soap water, pressure washed it, drained it, came back home, blew out with compressed air, put some fuel in there, sloshed it around, blew that out, dried that out. Now it's ready to go back in. I'll show you how the inside looks. It looks pretty awesome, way better than I thought. All right, I don't know if you guys could see that. Let me turn this light off. Okay, there's the inside of the tank. Looks really nice, came out awesome. Walls, everything. So let's go ahead and get it back in the car. Got my new fuel strainer going on. Make sure that that gasket doesn't get pinched. And it looks to be good. Okay. Alright. Don't want that leaking, so that's that. Put the hose on from the bottom. Could put it on now, but it's going to be a pain to get it in position. The other things we'll put on through the bottom. We'll take these caps off, and we're going to slide it in this way. All right, back in, folks. Let's put our wire here, here. Plug goes there. What I did was just take a pry bar and kind of move it a little bit. It's got ridges on the filler neck, so you could move it any which way. So that's done. Put our gas cap here. Alrighty, and now we'll lift up the car, get our fuel pump assembly back in. First we'll do our feed line, then the fuel pump assembly. We'll tighten everything, and we'll get ready to fire it up. So I'll just show you guys what's going on here. Fix my jack stand. That is already on, the breather tube. I gotta get those clamps clamped the right way, and then I gotta fit this thing in there. I'm not really gonna be filming this. Alright, that's back on, the grommet's back on. Now let's move on to the fuel hose here and the grommet. That I will also not film, as it is a bad angle and tight over here. Alright, that was a pain in the ass. We got that hose in there. Make sure it's not kinky. Let's tighten that up. Put the stupid grommet in there. Supposed to go all the way up there. This is the finished product. I've tightened everything, including the positive and negatives. All the copper washers are in place. These hoses, this one, that one up there. Main feed line tightened. This one tightened. This one tightened. Those up there, all set. So let's go ahead and pour some fuel in and start it up. Alright, I've buttoned all the fuel pump stuff up. Let's go ahead and see if the car starts. Just hooked up the battery terminal. I'm going to fire it up. It is really foggy out here today. See if the fuel sending unit works. Yep, it's working. Boom. Snow intake. We got power. So I still have to do some things to the 300 CE to get it running right. So we'll do that on the next episode. So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.